Cooperative Learning Strategy Microteaching.
Today we have our new topic, and before we start our lesson, I request Nicole to lead us a prayer. Let us pray.
Prayer. Checking of attendance.
Leading the prayer, and I will check your attendance. Kindly stay present when I call your name. So thank you so much. Our attendance is perfect. And again, good morning, students. And before I start my lesson for today, I will have a activity which name as For Me and Explain. For me and explain is, we are going to form a pieces of jigsaw puzzle na nandito sa loob ng paper na ito. And then, after you form the jigsaw puzzle, I will give you 5 minutes to brainstorm with your group. And then, tell me about the phrase that has na-form ninyo sa jigsaw puzzle na ito. For the group one will be John Bert, Chriseline, and Ann-Crisel Rumbay. So for the group one, pwede dito tumayo. And then the rest, sa kabila. Sa kabila ang group 2, sa mga apat. Okay? So I will distribute your jigsaw puzzles for the group 1 ito inyo. Wait lang ha. Just wait for my queue. Ito sa group 2. Just wait for my cue kapag kailangan na natin mag-start ha. Okay. Your activity, or now let us call group 1 to present their ideas about addition.
Presentation by group.
On class, okay. Okay, thank you so much. You can sit down now. Group 2 to explain their ideas about integers. So I request every group to be in front. Or becomes the answer, okay? Of the equation. Okay, thank you so much.
Acquisition of knowledge.
Activity, and according to group 1, addition is about plus. He gives example of 20 plus 30 equals 50. And for the second group, she says that integers is what you call with the answer when you add two equations or two numbers. Okay, for our lesson for today, the purpose of our activity, which is the jigsaw puzzle that has phrases of addition in integers, because our lesson for today is about adding integers. Okay, so for our objectives, first, our objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to first define accurately adding integers through a jigsaw cooperative learning strategy, which we have done a while ago. And for the second objective, illustrates an understanding about adding integers through numbered heads together cooperative learning strategy. And for the last objective, we have solved completely the problems about adding integers through Corner's cooperative learning strategy. Okay, definition, what is integers? So, kanina, dinifine ni Miss Nicole kung ano ibig sabihin ng integers. So, I want you to know that this is the meaning of integers. In mathematics, integers are the collection of whole numbers and negative numbers. Similar to whole numbers, integers also do not include the fractional part. Thus, we can say integers are numbers that can be positive, negative, or zero, but cannot be a fraction. So technically, integers, PB, is not the answer or what we call the answer to the two problems that you have added. But then integers are whole numbers, negative, positive, or zero are integers, and fractions are not part of integers. They are called rational numbers or irrational numbers. So I hope you understand what is integers. So for the next slide, let us define what is addition. The addition represents the values added to the existing value. For example, a basket has two balls. And if we add more than two balls to it, there will be four balls. So a basket has two balls, and then you add another two balls, we have four balls. So ayun yung ibig sabihin ng addition. So just like for example na binigay ng example ni John, he says that 20 plus 30 is equals to 50. So that is addition. For the next slide, we have the rules of adding integers. So yung adding integers, the rules help us to identify how we are going to add the following given integers. So first rule, the sum of two positive integers is a positive integer. So it states that kapag in-add natin yung dalawang positive integer, magkakaroon siya ng result na positive integer. So for example, so let us solve these following integers. So positive 2 plus positive 9 equals to positive 11. So we add two positive numbers and then we get another positive integer. For the second problem, positive 17 plus positive 22 plus positive 5 equals positive 22. For the third is positive 29 plus positive 16 equals to positive 45. So another example, positive 3 plus positive 4 equals what? Positive 3 plus positive 4 equals what? 7. 7 and ano? Okay, positive 7. So I want you to remember that if a number is positive, you do not need to write the plus sign. All you need to do is write 3 plus 4 equals positive 7. Automatically, it is considered as positive number. So you get the first rule. So tandaan na yung first rule, kapag in-add natin yung dalawang positive number, nagkakaroon siya ng positive integer or positive result. So get? For the second rule, we have the sum of two negative integers is a negative integer. So, kung kanina, kung ang dalawang positive integer, nagkakaroon siya ng positive number or positive result, dito naman sa second rule, kapag ang dalawang negative integer naman ang in-add mo, magkakaroon siya ng negative integer or negative result. So, for example, negative 2 plus negative 9 equals to negative 11. So, kanina, positive 2 plus 9, positive 9 equals to 11, positive 11. So, this time, negative 2 plus negative 9 equals to negative 11. Okay, for a second example, negative 5 plus negative 8 equals negative 13. Okay? And then, negative 13 plus negative 7 equals to negative 20. Okay, for another example, the same number. kung walang ganitong sign, it is automatically called as positive. Okay, thank you so much. For the third rule, the addition of a positive and a negative integer gives either a positive or negative sum depending on the value of the given number. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Kapag inan natin yung dalawang numbers which has positive and negative sign, kung ano yung number na may pinakamataas na sign or kunyari pinakamataas na value, kung ang value niya is positive, kunyari, okay, magbibigay na lang ako ng example. Okay, for example, negative 3 plus positive 4 equals to positive 1. Why? Because 4 has the highest value and then yung sign ng 4 is positive, kaya naging positive 1. So, yun lang ang ibig sabihin ng third rule, I mean. So, para mas madali, ito, may steps kung paano i-solve or paano i-add yung positive and negative number. So, for the first step, find the absolute value of each integer. Kapag sinabi natin absolute value, kukunin mo ang positive value ng number. For example, negative 3 plus 4. Kukunin mo ang absolute value nila. Okay, negative 3 plus 4 equals to what? Kukunin mo ang absolute value ng dalawa, ganito lang. Negative 3 plus absolute value of 4 equals to what? Kasi every absolute value equals to positive, right? So we have 3 minus 4 equals. Ayan. Yan, papasok ang step 2. Subtract the smaller number from the larger number you get in step 1. So, isasubtract na natin yung larger number sa smaller number. So, 4 minus 3 equals to 1. So, that's as simple as that steps. So, for the third step, the result from step 2 takes the sign of the integer with the greater absolute value. Kung ano yung may pinakamalaking absolute value, yun yung sign na gagamitin mo. So, dito sa example natin, ang may pinakamalaking sign ng absolute value or pinakamalaking absolute value is 4 and 4 has positive sign. So, kaya naging positive yung 1 natin. So, for the shortcut, yun yung tinuro sa inyo kanina. For example, negative 5 plus 6 equals to what? 1. Positive, negative? Positive. Since 6 has the highest value and 6 has positive sign or symbol. So, yun lang ang kanyang shortcut. And then, for the fourth, okay, mag-direct na ako ha. Ayan lang siya, example. Another example, for the step 1, kukunin natin yung absolute value ng positive 7 and absolute value ng negative 4, which gives us 7 minus 4 equals to positive 3 since 7 has the positive sign and 7 is greater than 4. Ayan na. So for the last rule, the sum of any integer in each exponent is equal to 0. So yung kapag inan natin yung dalawang number which has opposite sign, so positive 1 plus positive 1 plus negative 1 equals to 0. Ayan lang siya simple. O yan, negative 100 plus positive 100 equals to 0. Positive 349 plus negative 349 equals to 0. Negative 798 plus positive positive 798 equals to? So for example, negative 12 plus 12 equals to? 0. Ayan lang siya. Tandaan nyo na ang fourth rule kapag inan natin yung isang number which sa kanyang opposite sign, magiging 0 ang result. Okay. For our summary, tandaan na, for the first rule, kapag inan natin yung dalawang positive integer, magkakaroon siya ng positive result or positive answer. And for the second rule, kapag inan natin yung dalawang negative integer, magkakaroon ng negative result. And for the third rule, kapag inan natin yung positive and negative na number, kung ano yung may pinakamataas na absolute value, yun yung magiging sign ng result. And then, for the fourth rule, kapag inan natin yung number sa kanyang opposite sign, ang sagot ay 0. Okay, thank you so much. Yan lang ang tandaan nyo sa adding integers. You must always remember the 4 rules of adding integers kasi magagamit mo ito sa lahat ng year level. Hindi nawawala yung integers sa lahat ng mathematics problems. Ayaw niya ng magnet. Okay, activity time. So for our second activity, the same group, I will give you pieces of numbers na naka diamond. Ayan. So for the group 1, you have the yellow numbers. And for the group 2, you will have the green numbers. And you are going to paste it in your forehead. Lalagay niyo sa forehead niyo yung number na desired niyo. And I hope you have learned something from our lesson. For this activity, I will going to give you series of integers na i-add ninyo, and then I'm going to call a number na magsasabi kung ano yung sagot, and then another number to tell me what rule ang naka-apply sa problem na yon. Okay? Then, negative 63 plus negative 9. Again, negative 63 plus negative 9. What is your answer? So for the group 1, number 4 will going to answer what is the result of negative 63 plus negative 9. Number 4, number 4, number 4. Kindly tell me the answer. What? Negative 54. Negative 54. And what rule? What rule ang naka-apply sa problem na yon? Number 1. Number 1, you're going to tell me what rule ang naka-apply. Si number 1. Okay, what rule? Alright, okay, repeat it. Okay, the sum of two negative integers is a negative integer. Thank you so much. For the group 2, what is your answer? Negative 63 plus negative 9. Number 1, you're going to tell me what is your answer. Negative of two negative integers is a negative integer. Okay, thank you so much. Plus negative 9, the answer of group 1 is negative 54, and the answer of group 2 is negative 72, and both says that the rule applies as the any number of two negative integers added together, it will result to negative integers. So the correct answer for negative 63 plus negative 9 equals to negative 72. And group 2 got the correct answer. So group 1, negative 54 is wrong. So for the second problem, I hope you get it right. Group 1 positive, kindly listen to me. Positive 78 plus positive 140. Again, positive 78 plus positive 140. What is your answer? Time's up. Group 2, you're going to first answer me. Number 4, kindly tell me your answer. One hundred 92. Okay. Number 2, kindly tell me the rule. Okay.
The sum of two positive integers is a positive integer.
Okay, the sum of two positive integer is a positive integer. Thank you so much. Group 1. Number 3, kindly tell me your answer for the second problem. Kindly stand up. 3, 228. 228. Okay. Number 2, kindly tell me the rule.
The sum of two positive integers is a positive integer.
Okay, the sum of two positive integer is a positive integer. Okay, thank you so much. So for the correct answer, positive 78 plus positive 114 equals to 192. Positive 192, and the rule applies to it is the positive integer. When we add positive integer, the result is positive integer. Okay, group 1 got the wrong answer, and group 2 got the correct answer. Group 1 kindly habol. Okay, for the third, problem, positive 52 plus negative 37. Again, positive 52 plus negative 37. Again, positive 52 plus negative 37. What is your answer? Tell me your answer from the problem of positive 52 plus negative 37. Tell me your answer. Number 3. Positive 15. And number 1, kindly tell me the rule. Ano ang rule na naka-apply?
The addition of positive and negative integers
Gives
a positive or negative sum depending on the value of the given numbers.
Okay, thank you so much. That is rule number 3. Can you tell me your answer? Positive 52 plus negative 37 equals to
Positive 50.
positive 15, and number 4, can you tell me the rule?
The addition of a positive and negative integer gives either a positive or negative sum depending on the value of the given numbers.
Okay, thank you so much. So, both of the groups got the correct answer. So, positive 52 plus negative 37 equals to positive 15. And the rule na naka-apply is the rule number 3. So, for our next problem, negative 26 plus positive 42. Again, negative 26 plus positive 42. Answer, positive 16. And number 3, can you tell me the rule?
The addition of a positive and a negative integer gives either a positive or negative sum depending on the value of the given numbers.
Okay. Answer number 4,
Positive 16.
positive 16. And number 2, can you tell me the rule?
The addition of positive and negative integers gives either a positive or negative sum depending
Okay, continue.
on the value of the given number.
Okay, thank you so much. So, for answer of negative 26 plus positive 42, the correct answer is positive 16, and the rule applies to it is rule number 3. Okay. For the last equation, or for the last problem, we have negative 91,067 plus positive 91,067. Okay? Negative 91,067 and positive 91,067. Number 1.
Zero.
0. Okay, number 3, can you tell me the rule?
The sum of any integers added opposite is equal to 0.
Okay, that is rule number 4. 0. Okay, and number 4, can you tell me the rules?
The sum of any integer and its opposite equal to 0.
Okay, that is rule number 4. So, negative 91,067 plus positive 91,067 equals to 0. And both groups got the correct answer and got the correct rules. As you can see, each corner of the classroom has a corresponding letter, which is A, B, C, and letter D. So I am going to read the questions and the choices, and then you're going to go to the desired letter. Kung ano yung sagutin nyo, doon kayo pupunta sa letter na yun sa corner. Okay, kuha ba? This is the assessment part, and this is to test your understanding from our lesson for today. So for the first question, it represents the values added to the existing values. Again, it represents the values added to the existing values. Letter A. For the letter A, subtraction. Letter B, integers. Letter C, addition. Or letter D, divide. What is your answer? Kindly go to the corner kung ano yung sagot ninyo. Stand up. And go sa letter na sagot ninyo. Letter A, subtraction. Dito ang letter A. Letter B, integers. Letter C, addition. And letter D, divide. The question, it represents the values added to the existing values. What is your answer? Sabi kayo, subtraction, integers, addition, divide. Saan?
C. Kato sa C.
Letter C, dito ang letter A, dito ang letter B, dito ang
Ayan.
letter D. Anong sagot mo? Go to the, Okay. Lahat ay pumunta sa letter C and the correct answer is addition, which is letter C. So all of you got the correct answer. So come back in the center again. And we have another question. For the second question, it is a collection of whole numbers and negative numbers. It is a collection of whole numbers, positive numbers, and negative numbers. Ano ito siya? Letter A, subtraction. Letter B, integers. Letter C, addition. And letter D, divide. Ito yung sinabi ko kanina na fraction is not part of this. Ano ito? Letter A, subtraction. Letter B, integers. Letter C, addition. And letter D, divide. Okay, go to the desired letter. Okay, all of you go to letter B. And the correct answer is integers, which is letter B. Okay. Wala pa na-disqualify. Lahat nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Number 3. The sum of two positive integers is what? Kapag inad natin yung dalawang positive integer, ano ang magiging resulta niya? Letter A, positive. Letter B, integers. Letter C, negative. And letter D, addition. What is your answer? Go to the letter na gusto ninyong sagot. Okay, the correct answer is positive, which is letter A. And all of you again got the correct answer. Number 4. The sum of any integer and its opposite is equal to what? Again, kapag inan natin yung kahit anong integer sa kanyang opposite, ano ang sagot? Letter A, 2. Letter B, 0. Letter C, 1. Letter D, 4. Ano ang sagot? Go to the letter. Okay, the correct answer is 0. The sum of any integer and its opposite is equal to 0. Tandaan nyo, ha? Number 5. The sum of two negative integers is what? Kapag inad natin yung dalawang negative integer, ano ang resulta niya? A, positive. B, integers. C, negative. And D, addition. What is your answer? Okay, the answer is negative, which is letter C. So the sum of two negative integers is negative. Okay. For the second part, kakailanganin niyo na ang binigay kong papel at ballpen. Number 1, negative 67 plus negative 97. Negative 67 plus negative 97. Oh, plus negative 97. What is the answer? Letter A, 103. Letter B, 173. Letter C, negative 146. And letter D, negative 164. What is your answer? Kato lang sa letter. Ano sa
Sige.
niyo? Go to the letter na anong sagutin niyo. Okay, your answer is letter D, negative 164. So let's see. Negative 67 minus plus negative 97. 7 plus 7 equals to 14. Carry 1. And 1 plus 6 equals to 7. Plus 9 equals to 16. And clearly, both have negative sign and we have negative 64. And you got the correct answer. For number 2, positive 98 plus positive 15. Positive 98 plus positive 15. Positive 98 plus positive 15. Anong sagot? Letter A, 113. Letter B, negative 162. Letter C, positive 131. Letter D, negative 126. Go to the letter. Okay. So your answer is positive 113. Kindly eyes here on the board. Let's see kung tama yung sagot ninyo. 8 plus 5 equals to what? 8 plus 5 equals to 13. Carry 1. 1 plus 9 plus 1. 113. So you got the correct answer. And for the number 3, positive 541. 541 plus negative 396. Negative 396. What is the answer? Letter A, negative 145. Letter B, negative 154. Letter C, 145. And letter D, 154. Letter A, negative 145. Letter B, negative 154. Letter C, 145. Letter D, 154. Positive 541 minus negative plus negative 396. Anong sagot? Anong sagot? Okay, kindly go to the corner kung anong sagot ninyo. Okay. Kayong tatlo, anong sagutin nyo? Okay, your answer is positive 145. Let's see. 541 plus negative 396. We have 11 minus 6 equals to 5. Magiging 13, 4. Magiging 4. And 4 minus 3 equals to 1. And 541 got the highest value and it has positive sign. So therefore, tama yung sagutin nyo na positive 145. For the fourth number, negative 253. Negative 253 plus positive 748. Plus 748. Negative 253 plus positive 748. Letter A. Letter A. Letter A. Negative 365. Letter B. 495. Letter C. Negative 545. And letter D. 631.
Ay, sus.
Anong sagot? Okay, what is your answer? Letter A, letter B, letter C, or letter D? Okay. Lahat pumunta sa letter B, 495. Okay, the correct answer is letter B, 495. For the last number, this is very easy. Positive 26 plus negative 26. What is the answer? A, 0. B, negative 24. C, 32. And D, negative 26.
Itlog.
Very easy. Okay. So all of you answer 0 and clearly positive 26 plus negative 26 is equal to 0. And that's the end of our assessment and our lesson for today. For your assignment, you are going to find your pair and create a minimum of 2 minutes video presentation regarding our lesson for today. The video must consist of creativity, your chosen concept, and your learnings. A rubric will be used to assess your video. This is to be passed on the next meeting, and the rubric includes content for 40%, creativity and concept 30%, presentation 30%, and equals to 100%. And I hope you have learned something for today and you have learned something from our activities. And see you on the next meeting. Goodbye, class.
Thank you.